Alright, guys, I am so sorry I did not post this on Friday. I don't know what has gotten over me these last few days. I don't know what has been happening. I've just been super tired for some reason. I was gonna make this video on Friday. Didn't make it on Friday because I fell asleep. I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning. So it wasn't Force Friday fun video, but you know what? I gotta post a Star Wars video for the week, but I'm still gonna call this Force Friday fun video because that's what this series is. So without further ado, let's get into it. What is going on, everybody? Ali here, back again with another Force Friday fun video. Now, this video is going to be about the potential in Rey's color and hilt of her lightsaber. Now, I'm going to try to make this video very precise, so without further ado, let's do what it do. First thing I want to talk about is Rey's color, the color of her lightsaber that we're going to eventually see in episode 9, obviously, because the hero saber broke in half and the kyber crystal was being revealed. Now, I think she is going to use that kyber crystal to actually make her own lightsaber, her very own lightsaber. And what I think is going to happen is that I think that either it's going to be a different hue or tint of blue, maybe, because it's already a blue kyber crystal for a blue lightsaber, but when she meditates with it and puts her own force energy into it, I think that it could either become like a darker hue or a darker tint of blue or a lighter tint of blue, or I'm thinking maybe a blue tint or a blue hue with a slight violet color emanating from it. I think that would be like a really cool type of blue that they would reveal. I do think a different blue would actually go pretty well. I think a different hue of blue would be pretty cool. Now, that's one possibility of the color of her lightsaber being a different tint of blue, a different hue of blue, or maybe like blue kind of like hinting at a different shade, like a purplish violet shade of blue. I think that would be really cool. The second thing that I think that could possibly happen is that when she puts her, since the kyber crystal already has force energy focused into it from Anakin being it a blue lightsaber and everything, and then she herself pouring her own focus, like pouring her own force energy into the lightsaber or into the kyber crystal, could potentially actually be a completely different color, and then that will be another explanation for a new color lightsaber. I think that would be really, really awesome. That would be something that would be really cool that Lucasfilm actually does. I think that would be fantastic because we already got a few explanations of different colors, like the purple lightsaber, the blue lightsaber, the green lightsaber, the light blue one, and then we got the white one that Ahsoka Tano uses and stuff. Maybe they'll actually just introduce us to a new lightsaber color and everything from what happens when you have somebody else's lightsaber that's not actually a Sith lightsaber or a Sith kyber crystal or anything like that, and gets mended together like Ahsoka Tano's. I believe that's what happens with hers, and that's why hers are white. I think that would be cool to show like a different explanation of when you use somebody else's lightsaber kyber crystal that's broken, but it wasn't a Sith crystal, and mending it back together, or not mending it back together, but putting your own force energy into the kyber crystal and then creating a whole new different color for a lightsaber. I think that would be fantastic. That would be really awesome. That's something that I really, really want to see. Now, again, these are just speculations of just things that I thought about. I never looked online or anything of people like thinking about this stuff and stuff. I literally just, this is off the top of my head. I'm just thinking about these things this whole week, so I decided to know why not make a video about it. Now, the second thing that I want to talk about is Rey's hilt, her new lightsaber hilt. I think that it could possibly be, you know, just a regular lightsaber, just like the hero saber, a single-bladed one. I think that she should have a dual-bladed lightsaber like Darth Maul. Granted, that design is actually a Sith design, but, I mean, think about it. Like, in The Force Awakens, we've seen her with her staff being so adept to it. She has been fighting since she was a little girl, since she was a child, I believe like 10 years old. She's been fighting for herself this entire time, and the weapon that she used was her staff, her basically a bow staff and everything. Now, I think it would be really cool that in episode 9, she thinks they're like, oh, you know, the single-bladed lightsaber is really cool and everything, but I'm more accustomed to the bow staff and the way a bow staff moves and stuff. So then she goes and makes a dual-bladed lightsaber. I think that would be just so cool to see her with that. I want to see that again because, you know, Darth Maul was the only one in canon, or not in canon, but, well, actually, no, not the only one in canon, because, you know, the Inquisitors in Star Wars Rebels and stuff, but really the only one in the movies that had a dual-bladed lightsaber. Everybody had, like, bent ones, like Count Dooku had like, a tilted one and stuff, the crossguard with Kylo Ren and stuff. I think it's time to bring the dual lightsaber back, the double-bladed lightsaber back that Darth Maul used in episode 1. That's really all we got to see, except for, you know, Star Wars The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels and stuff. But I think it's time to bring that dual-bladed lightsaber back into canon, or not into canon, but into the main Skywalker saga films, line of films. I think that would be awesome. And who better to do it than Rey herself, the one who's been fighting with a bow staff since she was a child, fending for survival and everything. I think it would just be cool that she would be like, oh, the lightsaber is awesome and everything, steel-bladed, but I'm more adept and accustomed to a bow staff, which would be a dual-bladed lightsaber. I think that would just be awesome. I would really appreciate if they actually did do that. I think that would be really cool. And maybe she would actually have two lightsabers, and then she's able to connect them and make a bow staff basically out of both the lightsabers, double-bladed lightsabers. So without further ado, guys, that's really what I wanted to talk about in this video, the potential of Rey's new lightsaber that she's going to get in episode 9, the color that she's going to have, and also the hilt that she's going to have. And I think that the color will either be a completely new one, and we'll get a new explanation to why she gets this new color, or it's just going to be a different kind of hue or tint of blue. I think that's what she's going to be doing. I think she's going to use the kyber crystal from the broken hero saber, so then the hero saber technically lives on still because of the kyber crystal didn't break or anything, or didn't shatter or anything. And also her hilt being a dual-bladed lightsaber. I think that would just be the best. I want that to happen in episode 9. I want her to have a dual-bladed lightsaber. So yeah, that is it for this video, guys. What did you think about what I was talking about? Leave down in the comments all your thoughts and stuff. Like the video if you did. Again, comment down below on if you think that I'm gonna be right, that she will have a dual-bladed lightsaber. I'm crossing my fingers that she has that. And what are your thoughts on like a new color, maybe a new colored lightsaber, or like just another hue or tint of blue that she's going to be having and everything? Leave down in the comments. And subscribe to my channel for more reviews, logs, unboxings, live reactions, and theory discussion videos, and things like that, and Star Wars stuff like this, guys. I'm going to try to keep getting these out on Friday. I know I don't know what's happened this weekend, but whatever. I'm still gonna call it Force Friday Fun Video. So yeah, gentlemen, stay classy, ladies, stay sexy, but most importantly, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love, and I will see you all later on the next video, and may the Force be with you.